Hi, I'm Marlene with Financially Healthy, and I'm here to talk about your tax refund. Yay! It should be coming soon, or if you already have it, hopefully you haven't cashed it yet until you see this video and what you should do with it. Because it's really important. A lot of people cannot save and they get a tax refund. Well, the thing is, it's your money anyways. You just didn't save it. You let the government save it for you. And many people will tell you, you shouldn't get a tax refund. Well, I'm not one of them because you probably don't have any savings right now. But now you have, on average, $2,700 to $3,000 from your tax refund. And that's great. Don't let it burn a hole in your pocket till you listen to what I have to say as suggestions for what to do with it. I suggest about 2,700 or even if it's 2,000, whatever. But let's just go with it's $2,700. $2,700. You take 1,000 of that and you put it into your emergency fund. If you do not have an emergency fund, that is your start of your emergency fund. If you do have an emergency fund, that will help boost it up. An emergency fund is to be used when you have something unexpected happen. If you're a homeowner, that happens all the time. You may need a new hot water heater. You may need your stove looked at, your dishwasher looked at, possibly a faucet changed or whatever. And maybe you've been putting that off. Well, that $1,000 really shouldn't go for that right now because you still have $1,700. And of that $1,700, I say take $170 and put it in an envelope and make that your fund money. Then I want you to pull out all of your credit cards. You're going to start paying off your credit cards. And this is very important. And you're going to use the snowball effect, meaning you're going to start with the lowest balance credit card. And if you can pay that off with the money you have left over, then you're going to put the extra money you have onto your other credit cards. But you're still going to pay what you owe, your minimum, if that's what you've been doing, on your other credit cards. But you're going to pay off the smallest amount. And isn't that going to feel great? Here's a couple things that you're letting happen. Your money is controlling you. Don't. It should be the other way around. You control your money. Money is not evil. Just like a clock is not evil. It's an object. What you do with it is evil. If you take the clock and throw it at someone and hit them in the head, that's not good. If you take the money and you use it for bad purposes, that's not good. Also, once you start doing this debt snowball, say you have 5 credit cards and your lowest one has a balance of like maybe $1,200. You could pay that off and take the rest of your refund and put it towards your next card and paying that one off next. Once you get the feeling of being financially healthy, that's the name of this channel. And I'm starting a Facebook page. It's going to be Financially Healthy with Marlene. But the name of the channel is Financially Healthy, one word. And if you like what I'm saying, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when I post again. You have to sometimes look at things as, do I like going to people when the slightest thing, I need tires. It's not slight, maybe $400 to $800. But are people like rolling their eyes when they see me coming? Is it like, Mom, Dad, I need this money? And they're like, but you have a job. And then that brings us to what our next video is going to be. It's going to be about budgeting. Budgeting is your be-all, save-all. It is going to make you feel so in control. But it's going to also hurt. And taking your tax refund and possibly upgrading your cell phone, not a good idea. Or buying a TV that you can put on payments, or you can pay cash for right now. But you're not making yourself financially healthier by doing those things. And the number one reason people go to doctors is stress. And you may say, well, no, they have diabetes, or, they have high blood pressure, or they're overweight. Well, those are all symptoms of stress, of distress also. I mean, you have to get a different relationship with your money. And you're buying things for people who don't care about you to show, like, oh, look at me, I'm just like you. Well, if you're just like them, you are living paycheck to paycheck. 7 out of 10 people that you meet in your life in a day, if you meet 20 people, that means 14 of them possibly are living paycheck to paycheck. Do you want to be one of those people? Or would you rather be someone who, I got this covered? Nobody likes rainy days. Nobody likes taking what you feel is found money, but it's actually your own money. Like I said, don't do your adjustment because obviously you can't save. Now, maybe next year when you can save, it'll be, yeah, I will do my adjustment because I've been saving. I've heard of people, and I myself save an average of, you can save between $1,000 and $2,000 a month, not making a whole heck of a lot of money. And if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you have to ask yourself, is this how I really want to live? So you're going to take that and become financially healthy, all one word. Please subscribe. And you're going to take your tax refund and put that $1,000 away in your emergency fund. And even if you already have an emergency fund, add to it. Then you're going to take and you're going to pay your lowest balance credit card, and you're going to get that off the books. If you can, at least make a dent in it. And keep paying the minimums on your other credit cards and all your other bills. You need housing, you need food, you need water, you need utilities. If you live in a rural area like myself, you need a car. We don't have that great of public transportation. And so what I'm saying is you can be a different person. When you need tires or the refrigerator breaks, you have to call a repairman or you have to go buy a new refrigerator. You have it in your emergency fund. And then if you use that emergency fund, or when, it is a matter of when, what you're going to do is you're going to replenish it. And a way I like to replenish my emergency fund is the $5 rule. Every time I get a 5, I put it in the drawer. Anytime I get extra money, I put it in the drawer. And then, every 6 months I count it and figure out how much I have to add to my emergency fund. Or if it's over an amount I like in my emergency fund already, I'll put it in the bank. Life gets a lot simpler when you have, this will come down the road. We'll talk about budgeting and direct deposit of your paycheck and things like that, and how to keep a ledger, and what happens if, oh my goodness, I've really screwed up my checkbook. We'll talk about those things. They're pretty easy fixes. And once you have a relationship with the bank and you're putting your paycheck in there, you're going to see the amount grow. And you're going to also see, wow, I can really get this done. The amount that your minimum amount that you would have paid on your bottom credit card that you've already paid off, you're going to take that amount and you're going to take it to your next credit card. So now, yes, your tax refund is already figured out. Now, what you're going to do is you're still going to pretend you have that last credit card, and you're going to make, maybe it's double the payment on your next credit card. And soon you'll see that go down and down and down, because you're paying for interest right now on things you can't even tell me, most likely, what you bought. Did they enrich your life? Are you feeling this, I'm in control of my money, or are you feeling, wow, my money runs my life? I can't do this because of this, and I can't do that because of that. And the reason I can speak of these things is I've been divorced and single for almost 20 years. And I've been on my own, except for occasionally dating. But, I kind of find I like being alone. But it's okay. It works for me. And so I have been the one responsible for my money. I make the bad decisions. I make the good ones. And there's no one to blame but me when a bad one is made. So try to make good decisions. Try to ask yourself, why don't I have my check direct deposited? Why don't I have a checking account? Go to your bank, open one. Because once you get in the swing of it, and I've seen on other people's YouTube channels where, and reply in the comments, I'll answer them, we'll work on this, we'll get you to a better place. But what you're going to do, I've seen in other people's YouTube comments, some people have saved $5,000 in 3 months just because they stopped buying foolish things. Get out everybody needs a credit card. Don't close the one you paid off. That affects your debt to ratio balance. Don't close the one you paid off, but don't use it. That emergency fund is to keep you from using credit cards. You don't need to add more debt to your credit cards. You need to get out of the bondage of having credit card debt. And then, like I said, we're working like you have 5 credit cards to pay off. You paid off the first one, hopefully, or made a good dent in it. Okay, now, say you paid that off. You take any money that's left over and put towards the next credit card. So now you're down to 4. You're going to leave this one open. You're going to leave this one open. Oops, sorry about the fingers. So you're going to leave the one that's paid off open, and you're going to make the minimums on all of yours. But you're going to pretend like the one you paid off still has a minimum balance. So if you were paying $25 a month on that, now it's paid off. So you have an extra $25. Put it towards your next credit card with the next lowest balance. It's so good to be debt free. You'll see. And this will go into other parts of your life. If you have student loan, you can help go against that. Once you get you're paying 20, maybe 28% interest on your credit card debt. And that's called the snowball because it goes down the hill. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. When you're paying off the debt, you're getting a bigger snowball. Someday you'll have all your credit cards paid off because you're not charging anymore on them. You're going to go to a total cash system. If you can't pay for it, you don't get it. Big purchases, you wait 24 to 48 hours. Sleep on it. The thrill comes from, hey, I might get that new TV. But it doesn't really come from, I got that new TV. Now I have to rearrange my room. Doesn't really fit, whatever. You're going to be okay. It all works out in the end. Thanks for watching. This is Marlene with Financially Healthy. One word is the name of my channel. And I'm going to start a Facebook page. Feel free to comment. I'm new. I hope you got something out of this. And I hope that you're on a financial healthy journey with me. And that you will soon have some breathing room and have some peace in your life. Because money does not have to control you. You have to control your money. So, subscribe if you like this. Hit the notification bell for next time I post. And it was great. Make sure you comment and give it a like. Make sure you comment. I appreciate it. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.